Hey everyone, this is Tyson, and this is the tuck box for the Gnome card game. Or at least is our first prototype of it. I do like the way the text came out, and it's hard to see here, but the color transfer is actually really well done. I like it quite a bit. The top came out nice. Actually, I feel like it looks better in person, but you can see more blue, and it's kind of like the sunburst is actually more visible. But yeah, it looks good in here. It looks pretty good. I think I like the sides, the deep blue, and the here, and the clouds down here. They're very visible. Having these two icons here, sort of disjunct or whatever, one being vertical and the other one horizontal. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Gnome itself, the Gnome logo looks fine. And when you turn it, I still think it looks fine. I don't know, I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know what you think, if that's a fine or not. Same with the other side. Also, it looks like even though I mean, there's always going to be imperfections, but I lined it up pretty much to the black line, but there is some fold over. I noticed that this side might not have it as much, so I probably might want to either shift it a little bit or cut it a little bit inside, so whatever margin this one has, make it that margin over here so it doesn't fold across the side. But I don't know, it's not really too big of a deal. Let's see. The bottom, I like the bottom itself. I probably would prefer there to be 3 icons here, and generally the time, the age, and the player count are all on the same side. So maybe I can put all 3 of them here, and then just have the Crunchy Peach logos or logo on each of the sides. That might be a better way to go about this. The website, it actually looks okay in the video, but when I look at it just not through the filter of the video, I find it slightly harder to read. Perhaps some letter spacing, maybe the gloss actually makes it a little bit hard to read in real life. Yeah, I think I'll have to play around with that. Maybe add some vertical spacing or horizontal spacing. One thing I did mess up on is this. I would prefer that this be contiguous between the top and the bottom, even though the little fold out is away from the top. I would definitely prefer that to match it, but yeah, I'm not sure. When I was looking at most of the card games that I do have, I noticed that the top fold and the bottom fold are actually on the same side, but for this one they are on different sides, so that's an interesting difference. I did see that in the template, so I was expecting it, but I definitely would rather have this contiguous with the top itself. Also, the box quality, I feel like it's a little bit better than some of the card games that I've already been or I already have purchased. I don't know if it's just I don't know, maybe you can see like someone or like get a feel for the quality even though you're not touching it. If I just kind of mess around with it a little bit. The biggest problem I have with tuck boxes that I don't like is that they tend to either rip here on the inner tabs, or they rip right here. So sometimes this gets caught in there, and if you're not really paying attention or being careful, you can just pop it right off and it'll rip. And then your box is hosed. But I do like that. This one does have the little give to make it a little bit more flexible. It does ruin the front of the image slightly. As you can see, there's a crease there. But I think it's fine. I actually like that it has a little bit of give. It actually might be the reason why it's easier to open and feels a little bit stronger or more resilient to ripping. The back here, I don't remember if I talked about this. I don't think I did. The back, the board, the cardboard itself looks fine, nothing too crazy. I am not particularly happy with it. I do like it. The icon over here is fine. The gnomes or whatnot. I feel like it's a little bit too clustered up at the top. I'm not sure why, or if maybe that's just me, but I do feel like it's somewhat strange not to have anything at the bottom here other than text. When we look at the other card games, I played with a lot of different backgrounds to try and get a good feel for it. I think that will be something that we definitely have to work on. I'm not entirely happy with how that came out, but that's just rearranging stuff. So, yeah. I think overall the quality of it is great. Definitely going to have to go and make some adjustments to placements of assets. But yeah, that's it. Thanks.